First up at 6 o'clock, guns supposed to be in the BRPD evidence room were missing for 4 years before children found them in the trash in Central.
And tonight, a lawyer and former police officer says the agency dropped the ball. The investigative unit and Chris Nakamoto here now with what he says needs to change.
Sylvia, Michael, he believes a lack of checks and balances allowed this to happen, starting with Benjamin Zering's immediate supervisors at Baton Rouge Police, who missed the evidence he tagged and took home instead.
These are the 3 guns seized during 3 different traffic stops, 2 in 2018 and 1 in 2019, where arrest records show former BRPD officer Benjamin Zering claimed they were placed into evidence. They weren't. Instead, 3 children in Central found them discarded in this neighborhood, the same area where the former officer lived.
Maybe that should be on the supervisor.
Tommy Dewey is a lawyer now and former Baton Rouge police officer who retired after working a 20-year career with the department.
The liability would be, to me, would be incredible because it was the negligence would be astronomical. It just seems to me that the department should have some sort of checks and balances in place.
Dewey says from the time Zering took the weapons into custody, someone should have been overseeing his work.
We tagged our evidence. A lot of times we photocopied it, so you obviously keep a copy for yourself. It was turned into an evidence mailbox or into the evidence room itself, and then it was logged in by the evidence custodian.
That did not happen in this case, and the missing weapons went unnoticed until the children found them in April.
We are fortunate that it was good kids who found it, who had a good mother who called law enforcement and allowed the Central Police Department to take possession of that.
Central Chief Roger Corcoran says this situation could have turned tragic.
They did have full magazines with them, 30-round magazines with them. We were just lucky that the children didn't put them in the weapons.
Tonight, Dewey believes the situation here exposed a gaping hole with supervision.
You can go from the bottom up, and you can go from the patrol officer to the sergeant to the lieutenant who's ever running that division. There should have been some sort of audits that were done to catch something like this.
Somebody wasn't doing their job.
Somebody dropped the ball.
Baton Rouge police say the criminal investigation into former Officer Zering is ongoing, and his actions don't reflect those of the Baton Rouge Police Department.
In a statement Tuesday, Baton Rouge Police said an audit began last year related to evidence policies and procedures. A number of improvements were recommended. That audit is ongoing. The department is currently upgrading technology to assist with evidence collection and enhancing training as a result of it. Zering was released on an $18,000 bond. Sylvia?
Thank you, Chris.